Hi, my name is Danny Hall, your Miss Plus America 2021. You are watching Determined Women of Destiny with host Yvonne, the Motivator Man.
Hey, good people, it's Yvonne, the Motivator Man, and this is my summer sessions. You're used to Determined Women of Destiny, and I'm interviewing women entrepreneurs, but guess what? There's a whole lot of other people out there, and I want to this summer bring them to you. I am so honored tonight. I have a guest with me that I call a friend in the biz, and it is Jak Frawst. For my Queenites, all of those from Queens, you know him as Sean Williams, but you also know him as Jak Frawst, the rapper. Welcome to the show, Jak.
Thank you. It's a pleasure, Yvonne. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Now, Jak and I met on the set of Through Crystal Eyes, and he had performed his song, his rap that he wrote, and he also rapped. And all of you guys know I love rap, so I fell in love with the rapper and his music. And we just clicked and we've stayed friends. He's given me a lot of motivation, but I want him to tell you the story of how in the 80s he was up and coming, and then in the 90s he was popping. And then we were like, what happened to Jak? And now he is back stronger than ever. So Jak, take us on a journey of the ups, the downs, the good, the bad, the beautiful, and maybe some of the ugly of your rap career.
Okay, well, I'm from Queens. Like you said, I'm from Hollis, Queens, Jamaica, Queens. And absolutely, you know what I'm saying? I went to PS 134, IS 192, and then I went to Andrew Jackson, where, like LL Cool J, Run DMC, Hype Williams, many people went to Andrew Jackson. So, that's where, I got the creative juices from my neighborhood, just being around, Black Rock and Ron. But that's who helped us get the deal on Next Plateau in the first place. I came out with a group called Derlick Camp in 1996. So when you say coming out in the 80s, like, that was my becoming, you know what I'm saying? Like, freestyle battles, doing all of that, in the hood, paying dues like that. But really, when I was established, I came out on Next Plateau with a group called Derlick Camp. We was like short-lived, but popular. We did our thing, the video played on BT, MTV, The Box. But we had some creative differences. So, we were short-lived, but those are my people still. That's fam,
What was the name of the song?
We had a song called Move It In, Move It Out.
Okay.
And it was produced by Rockwilder. And we had another single called Love of Fame, Prills, Hold On. And it was a sample from the Tony Braxton sisters. That was pretty dope. And Rock had did all the singles, and they was pretty dope. But as I said, we was short-lived. We didn't really understand the game at the time. And, we self-destructed.
Okay,
or should I say imploded?
Imploded. And that's different than self-destruction.
Yeah, right.
It's a little bit more deadly.
Yeah, that's why I had to check. I had to kind of.
Okay. All right. So now that all that happened, you had a chance to think, you were growing up, you were doing things, finding yourself, probably getting a career outside of the music business. What was going on after the implosion to now?
I know, you just, it was a learning experience. You just keep moving.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up getting us to do a song with Belle Biv DeVoe, doing a hook on one of their songs. So that was a good experience. They took me to Soul Train with them.
Oh, Don Cornelius.
Got to meet Don Cornelius. And you know the funniest thing, you know, shout out to Shamar Moore, you know, because you know, he was the host at the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right. And
All
you
right.
know, cool guy, good dude.
I was just gonna say, did you get a chance to meet him, talk to him, maybe hang out with him?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, like when he came to interview us, you know,
Mm-hmm.
like after he performed and all of that, he came to interview us, and I told him like, "Yo, Shamar, you cool as hell, man. But yo, listen, my experience here won't mean nothing if I don't meet Don Cornelius." And he was like, "Oh, matter of fact, yeah, he's right over there." So he still was producing the show. So I got to go over, shook his hand,
Cool.
kicked it with him. Good guy.
But you've met and worked with a lot of big names. So tell us some of the people that you worked with.
Okay, well, Velvet DeVoe,
Mm-hmm.
you know, Rockweiler.
Mm-hmm.
I did some like I read like the script for Cyndi Lauper to do like an 80s tribute Pursuit commercial.
Okay.
Yeah. And that
That's
was a
my
good
girl right there.
Yeah, good people. She cool too. And she from Queens.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And truth be told, you know, you meet a lot of people, but I never was starstruck, but I was kind of starstruck with Cyndi. She was cool though.
And
you know, man, because you know what? Not only that, but you know, growing up, you know, I was a wrestling fan.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So not only was she talented, had good music back then, but I was a, you know, kid growing up watching wrestling. You know, so that was really good to meet her right there.
A lot of people don't know that Cyndi, the reason why he's talking about wrestling, because Cyndi was involved in wrestling at one time. So she was very seen, always on the scene. I don't know if she, you know, had money in a wrestler or what, but I know that she was into wrestling a lot, and you can see her a lot on the shows. So that's what he's talking about. He was into Cyndi and the wrestling.
Right.
I know that you had, I can't remember his name, but he's the one who created that Humpty dance. I know that you have a relationship with him.
Oh, yeah. How am I forget my brother? I got to do a song with Shock.
Yes. Shock G.
Yeah, absolutely. I did a song with Shock G and Big Pun, and the song was called The Mission. And a lot of times they be playing the song and they don't like to mention me and my brother, but at the time my name was Styles, and you know some of my people still call me Styles. But I went under the monarchy as Styles, and my brother, whatever, we was on a song called The Mission with Digital Underground and Pun, and that was kind of like a underground classic that we did. And you know, Shock was cool, you know what I'm saying? Other than the music, good dude right there. Like I seen my first big check, you know, rocking with Shock, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. And then he took me on tour. So that was definitely a great experience. I learned a lot. It really showed me like the business part of it. You know what I'm saying? I always, you know, at first you're like, oh, yo, you're gonna have so much fun. But it was a different perception. Like I got to really, you know, roll with him. He showed me like the ropes, like for real. Like that was definitely somebody that showed me the ropes. He was very intelligent.
And I'm glad you brought up the business aspect, because, you know, now I just see the young men, you know, I want to hit the mic, I want to be heard. But this is a business. You know, you can spit all you want to, but you're just spitting in the wind if you're not making money from it. And we're talking about real money, sustainable money, and money that goes in a cycle, which means that what you put out, you get back in, and then you gain more. Am I correct?
No, absolutely. You know, like if you're going really hard with it, you might not see no paper for like the first 2 years. you know, like any other business that you start, you know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of establishing, you know, relationships. You know, you got to pay for some of these video shows.
Yeah.
You got to do a lot of things, you know, to establish yourself. But the whole thing is, you know, a lot of that PR and marketing. But the whole thing is just staying passionate, making good music, believing in what you're doing. That's the first thing. You know what I'm saying? Have confidence, because you're your first fan. You know, in anything you do, you got to be your first fan. You got to see the vision before anybody else does. So, you know, you just stay down, keep making good music, and you know, perform. You know, do great interviews like this one here.
Oh, thank you. It's so sweet.
And you know, that's what you do. You know, you just it's a business. You got to work. You know, you got to put it. You know, just a lot of time thinking, planning, and then you got to make your execution. You know, so that's the whole thing. You know, about how you execute, and you know, just meeting the right people and establishing yourself and building a great team. That's, you know, that's it.
Well, we're going to go to break because, you know, I gotta get paid. So I got to let my sponsors in. But when we come back from break, I want you to speak a little bit more about the business, you know, about Through Crystal Eyes and other stuff that you did. And just let us know where you are.
Oh, no, we ain't going to talk about what we did. I want to talk about what we doing. You know,
well, yeah. We're going to come up to that. We definitely going to come up to that. So people, I need you to come back right after break.
Yeah, all my people get 9 to 5 just trying to make it. All the underdogs going through the struggle. We gonna make it, y'all. I'm from Queens, stick to my dream by all means. I love music, I was born with hip hop in my bloodstream. Grew with an iron hand, write rhymes, excite the fans. Stand, provide a plan, create the loudest jams. Stay creative, dope flow, leave you sedated. Queens, I'm a native, take mine, waited so patient. What a virtue, life we live and learn too. Nothing's impossible, hopping over obstacles, doing what I gotta do. Inhaling the green from the tropical. Jack convinced the world they not hot like you.
Hey guys, thank you so much for coming back from break. And if you're just tuning in, you know what I always say, shame on you. You're supposed to be here from the beginning because you missed all the good stuff, but that's okay. You can always catch the replay. I am here with Jak Frawst. Some of you from Queens know him as Styles, Jackpot, or as his mother named him, Sean Williams. Either way, Mr. Frawst is here. He's talking about his career and, you know, what he's doing right now. To do a recap, Jack and I met on the set of Through Crystal Eyes. He had written the rap and performed it, and it was really good. So was the play. So if it comes out again, make sure that you know, you get a ticket and see it. He has been talking to us about some of the people that he had the privilege of working with. And so now, Jack, all right, your comeback season, all right? You know, I met you Through Crystal Eyes. How did you get to even be a part of that?
Well, I'm one of the executive producers.
Excuse me, I ain't know.
Yeah, along with Rashad and Kamisha, and you know, that's my family. Shout out to, you know, Rashad Worthy and Kamisha Farka Hassan. Good people right there.
Hey, y'all know I love you. They always have me on their show, Talk That Talk. And listen, guys, if you really want to get a show that's really talking about what's going on now, catch them at Talk That Talk. Okay,
that's what's up.
Had to put a plug in for a
yeah, no doubt. No doubt. They definitely gonna appreciate that. So, you know, we put this play together that you know, we're shedding light on domestic violence because that's very serious. Yes. You know, yeah, that's on the rise, and we're trying to spread light on that. We're working to get back in the theaters again to start the tour, to bring it back, you know, to different places. The pandemic has slowed us down a bit.
Yeah,
quite a bit. So, you know, we're trying to get that back in fruition. And we're trying to work on a screenplay for Netflix. You know,
and that's a good move. That's a good move because Netflix is open to like so much stuff, and they like new stuff. And I really can see them saying yes to this play, to the screenplay, because it is really, really good, and it brings to light domestic violence in a way that's not, you know, the regular way that we're used to seeing it. It's a very innovative way to get the message out. And the song that you wrote, you know, was very innovative also. You know, it talked about how the young lady was at St. John's, you know, and how even in the song you talked about how she looked at her life. How did I get here? You know, with this going on. So, that is, I hope you guys do really get a contract with Netflix. I really do. I really do. And if you do, all y'all come back on and we will promote the heck out of it.
Appreciate that. You know, we need it. You know, we, like, as I said, we shedding light on domestic violence, and, you know, that's pretty serious. And we figured, you know, come with a great concept, to come with a play like that. And I come in with the theme song. A great way to, you know, get into your homes. You know, your grandmoms, your moms is out there, the kids is out there. You get
everybody
to play.
Everybody can get into this.
Right. And then a dope song at the end. So, you know, you're getting to know Jak Frawst, you're getting to know Through Crystal's Eyes, you're getting to know the great talented actors. And, you know, we just, you know, trying to spread love, you know, and awareness at the same time.
Now, I want to know what Jak Frawst is doing now, and I'll tell you why. My other show, He Said, She Said, my co-host always talks about rappers of a certain age and how they need to give it up. And I'm always in there talking about, my friend Jak Frawst, he on a comeback. He got a good song. You better check it out. He got to make it. I'm always, anybody that listens to He Said, She Said will be up. We want to know who the heck this Jak Frawst is. Well, for all of you that check out that show, this is Jak Frawst, okay? So he is a live person, and he is really doing it. Your song, Gotta Make It. Tell us how successful that's going right now, because I'm seeing that all over the place.
Yeah. Well, you know, Jazzo produced it. You know, Jazzo is the person that brought out Jay-Z, you know, so, you know how that go. As far as the success, I'm independent, so I'm not on a major, you know, but the song is dope. You know, I'm getting a lot of great reviews and, you know, a lot of official people showing me love. So it's good to, you know, get recognition from your peers. You feel me?
That's good. And Jak is a brother of a certain age. And he was like, that's not going to stop me from living my dream. I know what my skill set is. I know what my gift is. And I'm going to hit this mic once again. And I'm going to show you that age is not a barrier. Live your dreams and live them out loud. And that's exactly what he's doing. I applaud you. I really do. I do.
Appreciate that. Well, you know, Yvonne, I do production as well. So, you know, I'm not a one-trick pony. You know, I did production for a guy named Ray Cash. He was on Columbia Records, and it was co-produced by Rockwaller. You know, two-time Grammy Award winning brother right there. Shout out to Rock. So, you know, so I do production too. So, and you know, as you see, I'm doing the executive producer for the play. So, you know, we just doing different things. Not trying to be a one-trick. We're not a one-trick pony. You gotta do different. Yeah, you gotta put your hand in different things.
So you taking one hat or putting another hat on and just making sure that you have like a really good mix in this
Absolutely.
music business.
You got to be listen. You got to be I'm a Renaissance man.
Oh, okay. Tell me what that means. Tell me what that means.
Well,
Explain
Renaissance
that.
man, you putting your hands into different pots. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You feel me? Doing everything. And that's what you got to be in the beginning. You got to do your own thing. You got to do a little bit of graphic design. You got to do a little bit of production. You know what I mean? You got to do a little bit of artistry, little writing, doing a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? And once people start respecting your craft and seeing what you're doing, and they see that you got the passion, then, a lot of people want to be involved with that.
Okay.
When they start seeing you being successful. But, once you keep doing it and, people see that you're serious, they want to be involved.
I'll never forget the day that I was really depressed. And out of the blue, you called me. And I had a show I wanted to do. And it fell apart. And I was telling you about it and, all of this stuff with it. And you said to me, Yvonne, you better take care of you first. Because you can't do nothing for nobody else until you take care of you first. And I never forgot that. I'm trying to put people down, and I was kind of down, but I wasn't really 10 toes down. I was like maybe 6 toes down. And I'm trying to bring people with me, and I'm not even 10 toes down. And I got off the phone, I was like, oh, okay, yeah. So, like you said, you have your hand in a lot of different things, but you really are really saying that you also need your circle to have people to support you. And
the thing is, all great minds think alike. You know what I'm saying? So all the right people gonna be in place when it's time. You feel what I'm saying? Like when it's time, everybody, like all the people that's supposed to be with your movement, they moving right now. You just don't know it. You feel me?
Okay.
And at the right apparent time, everybody gonna get together. You know what I'm saying? At the right time.
So tell us a little bit about some of your struggles with finding out, how to have who in your camp and how not to, because, for all the men, young men and men that are into the rap game, everybody wants to be down for everybody, but everybody can't. So give us a little advice, give them a little advice in this business.
I'm gonna keep it so real with you. I seen that interview with Eddie Murphy somewhere where he said he don't give advice because I can't really give advice. You can't really give advice. You dig what I'm saying? Because everybody got their own path.
Right.
My path is gonna be different from the next man. Some people might go through a similar path, but they gotta go through what they gotta go through in order for them to learn their lesson. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
If that makes sense, you know what I mean? Because
it does.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Everybody got a different drive or a different hunger.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a different passion. You know what I'm saying? And people got to go through things. So, for me, with the music, it is like, I don't want to say a hobby, but it's just a part of me. It's like riding a bike. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
oh, sure.
Yeah, right. You feel me? So that's
it's
what
like me with the mic. It's like me talking. That's what I do. That's who I am, and I can just do it. So,
absolutely. And it's a different time now because, they pushing a agenda. You feel what I'm saying? So only the strong gonna survive. And, with Through Crystal's Eyes, that's gonna definitely be a breakthrough because, we're gonna be able to go to different theaters, go to different places, reach different people, reach different, people. So that's gonna definitely build a great network right there. And from there, we'll be able to, you know, spread our message.
Tell us what songs we need to be listening to that you got out there,
Okay,
and how we
okay.
can purchase, how we can support.
Okay, well, right now, I Gotta Make It, and Through Crystal's Eyes. I'm coming with a remix for Through Crystal's Eyes, and that's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. And I'm coming out with a song called Facts. It was on the the Butcher, Volume 4, Cutting It with Benny.
Okay.
And it's a dope animation video directed by your man Bam.
Oh,
yeah, it's
your
fire.
man Bam is Rashad Worthy.
Yeah,
See, because you're throwing out names out there and we don't know them. Benny the Butcher. I only know Benny the Butcher through you. Some of us don't know who Benny the Butcher is.
Yeah, right. But here's the thing. People got their stage names, so sometimes they don't want their governments out there. I know. It won't be a problem. It won't be a problem with him because he's doing the acting and things of that nature. But
right, because you refuse to let me call you by your government name. I ain't even trying to.
That's cool. I don't be. Nah.
You shut me down every time. You like, listen, it's Jak Frawst.
Right. Yeah, because we promoting a business right here. You know what I'm saying?
It's the brand. I get it.
That's the brand.
I get it. Well, Jak, thank you so much for chilling with me on my summer sessions. People, look for Jak Frawst, Gotta Make It, Through Crystal Eyes, and what's the other one? What's the other?
I Gotta Make It and Facts. Look out for that. That's coming soon.
Yeah, and Facts. I know you have T-shirts. Tell us your website.
Well, you know what, Yvonne, that's a little premature right now because we're putting some stuff together.
Okay.
It's under construction right now, but it's workshopmusic.com. And that'll be back. That'll be back up in August. We're gonna have a lot of great things for y'all. Okay. And it's always a pleasure.
Yes, and I'll be looking for your stuff,
Absolutely.
Yeah. And so keep in touch, Jak, keep in touch. And
I definitely will.
You guys, you've been checking out Determined Women of Destiny Summer Sessions. This is powered by Rudy Radio, and my creative producer is Rudy J. Breedy. And until next time, good people, keep doing what you're doing until what you're doing gets done. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings.
Hey.